Welcome to the Love Your Real Life podcast. I'm Faith Lauterbach, and this is a space to help you heal, rebuild, and create a life you truly love, even if it looks different than you imagined. Each week, I'll be sharing tools, encouragement, and real conversations about what it means to move forward after betrayal, heartbreak, or simply life not going as planned. I am honored to walk alongside you and help you love your real life. Well, hello, friends, and welcome back to the Love Your Real Life podcast. I'm your host, Faith Lauterbach, and today we're diving into something really important: those first steps after betrayal. If you're listening right now and your world feels like it's just cracked wide open, whether from infidelity, other broken trust, or some other deep disappointment, I want you to know this: you are not alone. What you're feeling is real, it's valid, and you don't have to figure it all out today. This episode is about helping you find your footing in the middle of shock, confusion, and heartbreak. Because while healing is a journey, those very first steps can make all the difference in how you begin. So for the first thing, naming what's happening, the first step is simply acknowledging what has happened. Betrayal can feel surreal, almost like you're outside of your own body. You may question whether it's real, or maybe you want to minimize your pain just to get through the day. But I want you to hear me clearly. Your pain is real. What happened to you matters. Naming it doesn't make it worse. It actually starts to give you back your power. Going through betrayal can be very disempowering. And so taking steps that are empowering is really important. Sometimes that means saying out loud, "I was betrayed," or "This is not what I wanted, and it really hurts." Naming what's happening is not about staying stuck. It's about beginning to see clearly so you can move forward. The second part is grounding in your body. When betrayal first hits, your nervous system often goes into overdrive. You might feel shaky, numb, like you're going to throw up, or like you can't catch your breath. I know for me, I felt physically like I had been punched in the gut. One of the most powerful first steps is learning how to ground yourself. Here are a few simple practices you can try right now. Using your breath. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Remind your body, I am safe in this moment. It's amazing the power of our breath. Slowing down our breathing, taking intentional inhales and exhales can make a really big difference right away. Movement. Go for a short walk. Stretch. Roll your shoulders. Moving your body helps release the buildup of stress. Having this grounding practice of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look around and notice 5 things you can see. Say them out loud. Next, 4 things you can feel. Say them out loud. Then 3 things you can hear. Say them out loud. And then 2 things you can smell. And 1 thing you can taste. This helps bring you back into the present moment. These tools won't erase the pain, and they're not a cure-all by any means, but they can help you calm the storm inside of your body so that you can begin to think more clearly. Step 3, giving yourself permission to pause. You don't have to make big decisions right now. In fact, the first steps after betrayal are rarely about fixing anything. They're about giving yourself space to simply breathe and feel. Maybe you need to take a day off of work, cancel plans, or say no to any extra commitments. Please know this is not selfish. It's survival. Your only job in this moment is to care for yourself in the smallest, most compassionate ways. It's okay to pause. It's okay to not know what next. And if you have kids, you might feel like the most important thing is to take care of them. But I will tell you, if you don't take care of yourself, you will not be able to take care of them. It is exactly why when we're in an airplane, we are instructed to put on our own oxygen masks before we put on our children's. This is the same way. You need to give yourself oxygen before you can help them. Step 4, finding safe support. One of the most important early steps is finding at least one safe person to talk to. This might be a trusted friend, a therapist, a pastor, or a coach. Safe support means someone who listens without judgment, without pushing you to get over it, and without making it about them. This person is there for you and has your best intentions in mind. So, with those examples I just gave, make sure that they fit into those categories. Because you deserve a space where you can share your heart honestly and be reminded that you're not alone. If you don't have that safe support in your immediate circle, I encourage you to look into professional help or communities like this podcast where you can feel seen and heard. Step 5, choosing one gentle next step. Finally, instead of overwhelming yourself with, how will I ever get through this? Instead of overwhelming yourself, like, what will next month look like? What will next year look like? What about? Focus on one next step. That might look like drinking a glass of water. That might look like journaling for 5 minutes, reaching out to a friend, taking a short walk. This is not about big decisions right here. It's the next small, gentle step. Your healing doesn't need to be mapped out right now. That's too big. The first steps are simply about stabilizing, grounding, and reminding yourself that you will get through this, even if you don't know how yet. If you want to dive a little bit deeper, I want to give you some reflection and journal prompts that you can use that go along with the 5 steps that I just went through. Before we get started with those, I want to just give you permission to grab a piece of paper. And when you get done with this, if you want to throw it away, shred it, whatever, so that nobody sees it, that's okay. There's something about taking a pen to paper and writing these down that makes a big difference. And so give yourself permission to be completely honest, to write down exactly what comes to mind, even if it sounds mean, even if it sounds like something you would never say or you wouldn't want anybody else to hear you say. Give yourself permission to just be completely honest. And if you need to, rip up this paper, shred it when you're done. Okay, so number 1, naming it. What words describe what you're experiencing right now? If you want to do this as I'm talking, go ahead and pause and take that time. Otherwise, you can write down these prompts and then do it once you're completely done with this podcast. Okay, number 2, for the grounding piece. Which grounding practice feels most supportive for me right now? Breathing, movement, or sensory awareness, that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 practice. Step 3, permission to pause. Where in my life do I need to give myself permission to pause or rest without guilt? Again, be completely honest here and name where you need to give yourself permission to do this. Step 4, for the support. Who is one safe person I could reach out to support myself this week? And then for the 5th step, gentle next step. Name one small, kind step I can take today to remind myself that I am healing. All right, friends, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. And I would love to hear from you. If you are looking for someone to help support this process, I can do that for you. I am a coach and help people with this very, very thing. So you can reach out to me, have a session to see how it feels. I have a membership that is a wonderful way to guide you through some gentle self-care, or just send me an email. I would love to hear from you. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for listening to the Love Your Real Life podcast. I hope that today's episode was just what you needed. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode. And if you're looking for more support, check out the show notes for how to connect. Remember, no matter what your story holds, you are worthy of living a life that you love. Talk to you soon.